Dwayne Douglas Johnson was born on May 2, 1972, in Hayward, California, into a family with deep wrestling roots. His father, Rocky Johnson, was a professional wrestling legend, and his mother, Ata Johnson, nurtured his early growth with a strong emphasis on discipline, nutrition, and resilience. Growing up, Dwayne was exposed to the highs and lows of the wrestling world, witnessing firsthand the dedication, physical strain, and financial uncertainty that often accompanied the sport. He also learned early the importance of family support, particularly through his siblings Curtis Bowles and Wanda Bowles, who remained close throughout his life. This foundation instilled in him a drive to succeed, not only for himself, but also to honor the legacy of his father and the sacrifices of his parents. Breaking into WWE and rising stardom, Johnson's official wrestling career began in earnest in the late 1990s, when he debuted in WWE under the electrifying ring name The Rock. From the outset, he possessed a rare combination of charisma, athleticism, and an instinct for connecting with audiences, a trifecta that elevated him above his peers. His ability to elicit both cheers and jeers, combined with a talent for blending physicality with entertainment, quickly positioned him as a fan favorite and a central figure in major storylines. However, the path to superstardom was far from linear. The wrestling business is inherently volatile. Success depends not only on talent, but also on timing, storylines, and backstage politics. Johnson experienced the financial highs and lows typical of WWE careers, where a single storyline change or injury could dramatically alter earning potential. Early on, he encountered firsthand the reality that the physical and financial pressures of professional wrestling were deeply intertwined. While the adulation of fans brought fame and financial opportunity, it also brought immense responsibility, grueling schedules, and the psychological strain of constant public scrutiny. The highs of sold-out arenas contrasted sharply with the vulnerability of injury, uncertainty, and fluctuating income, shaping his perspective on career sustainability and financial foresight. Navigating the physical and emotional demands of wrestling. The Rock's rise was accompanied by grueling physical demands. Wrestling at a professional level requires an extraordinary combination of strength, agility, and endurance, often pushing the body to its limits. Johnson embraced this challenge, committing himself to a strict training regimen and disciplined lifestyle that balanced performance preparation with recovery. Yet even with this dedication, the wear and tear of years in the ring could not be fully avoided. Injuries, ranging from minor strains to more severe physical setbacks, were an ever-present risk. Johnson's approach to these challenges was methodical. He prioritized rehabilitation, worked closely with medical professionals, and adapted his training to maintain longevity. This early exposure to physical vulnerability instilled a broader understanding of self-care, emphasizing that peak performance is inseparable from health management. Equally taxing were the emotional demands of wrestling. The combination of public expectation, intense competition, and travel schedules created a high-pressure environment that tested Johnson's resilience. Moments of doubt and stress were inevitable, and navigating them required mental fortitude alongside physical prowess. Through it all, Johnson developed a keen awareness of the interplay between physical readiness, emotional stability, and career longevity, a balance that would prove crucial as he transitioned from wrestling to Hollywood. Transitioning to Hollywood, expanding horizons. As his reputation in WWE solidified, Dwayne Johnson began exploring opportunities beyond the wrestling ring. Hollywood offered a new frontier, a chance to translate his larger-than-life persona into film roles with global appeal. The transition was not without challenge. The skill sets of wrestling and acting, while overlapping, are distinct. Wrestling is as much about real-time audience interaction and improvisation as it is about physical performance, whereas film demands subtlety, timing, and the ability to convey emotion on screen. Johnson navigated this transition with remarkable adaptability, leveraging his charisma, work ethic, and natural presence to secure roles in major franchises such as Fast and Furious and Jumanji. Hollywood brought both financial rewards and new complexities. High-profile contracts, endorsements, and blockbuster salaries introduced the challenges of managing sudden wealth at a scale far beyond what he had encountered in wrestling. Johnson openly shared that even with commercial success, he faced periods of financial uncertainty, navigating taxes, lifestyle expenditures, and investment decisions. These experiences deepened his appreciation for financial literacy and strategic planning, highlighting that success, even at the highest level, requires foresight, discipline, and careful management, health challenges, and the hidden vulnerabilities of strength. Despite his disciplined lifestyle and seemingly indomitable physical condition, Johnson has confronted significant health challenges. One notable issue arose from earlier antibiotic use, which led to nutritional deficiencies that subtly undermined his energy levels, recovery capacity, and overall wellness. These deficiencies were not immediately obvious, underscoring a broader truth. Even elite athletes can face hidden vulnerabilities that require attention and care. Addressing these issues involved a combination of medical supervision, dietary adjustments, and lifestyle changes, reflecting a proactive approach to health that prioritizes longevity over short-term performance. A particularly anxiety-inducing moment occurred during a heart scan, which initially suggested a potentially serious condition. Further investigation revealed a false alarm stemming from an anatomical anomaly in his arteries, offering relief but also reinforcing the unpredictable nature of medical assessments. These experiences shaped Johnson's perspective on health vigilance, highlighting that proactive monitoring and timely intervention are essential components of a sustainable career, particularly in fields that demand physical excellence. The toll of physical performance, injuries, and recovery. Years of wrestling, training, and performing stunts in films have taken a tangible toll on Johnson's body. Recently, he has publicly displayed swelling in his right elbow, a visible reminder of the cumulative strain of decades of intense activity. Such injuries, while managed with careful medical oversight, physiotherapy, and self-care, illustrate a fundamental reality. No matter the level of conditioning, the human body has limits. Johnson's approach to injury management combines professional guidance with disciplined personal care, demonstrating a commitment to both recovery and long-term functionality. Beyond the physical, these experiences carry psychological weight. Injuries challenge not only physical capacity, but also confidence and emotional resilience. Johnson's handling of these setbacks reflects a philosophy that embraces patience, careful planning, and a measured approach to recovery, balancing ambition with the necessity of safeguarding future performance. Financial lessons and navigating uncertainty. Financial literacy has long been a critical pillar in Dwayne Johnson's professional and personal life, shaped not only by the opportunities he has pursued, but also by the unpredictable nature of the industries in which he has thrived. From the earliest days of his wrestling career, Johnson became acutely aware that income in the world of professional sports entertainment is rarely consistent. Unlike traditional employment with fixed salaries and benefits, wrestling offered bursts of financial reward, punctuated by periods of uncertainty. A poorly promoted match, an injury that sidelines a performer, or sudden changes in storylines could dramatically affect paychecks, forcing Johnson to confront the realities of financial volatility from a young age. These early experiences cultivated a disciplined approach to money management. Johnson has been candid about moments in his life when financial pressures became tangible, even stressful. He often reflects on the lessons of budgeting not just as a practical necessity, but as a form of self-preservation and long-term strategy. Through careful planning, he learned to balance immediate expenditures with the need to prepare for uncertain circumstances. Beyond simple budgeting, he cultivated an understanding of risk assessment, recognizing that financial decisions carry both potential gains and hidden pitfalls. This approach extended beyond wrestling when he transitioned into Hollywood, where contracts are notoriously complex and financial arrangements can include intricate royalties, profit shares, and investment clauses. Johnson's ability to interpret these nuances allowed him to secure opportunities that balance creative ambition with financial prudence. Investment strategy became another crucial component of his financial philosophy. Observing the careers of peers who amassed wealth only to see it dissipate due to poor decisions, Johnson approached wealth with a forward-thinking mindset. He diversified income streams, investing in businesses, production ventures, and properties, all while maintaining liquidity for unforeseen circumstances. These choices reflect a broader principle. Financial success is rarely the product of earnings alone. Instead, it is the combination of strategic foresight, disciplined management, and the ability to make informed decisions in uncertain conditions that truly create stability. Johnson's experiences illustrate that wealth, when handled with intention and care, can be a tool to create freedom, security, and future opportunity rather than a source of anxiety or overextension. The lessons Johnson has learned through financial uncertainty also reflect a deeply personal journey. Wrestling demanded not only physical resilience, but also mental and emotional adaptability. The pressures of performing on live television, engaging with a demanding fan base, and managing behind-the-scenes negotiations are intense, and the unpredictability of income adds another layer of complexity. Johnson's ability to approach these challenges with a combination of discipline, creativity, and humility has informed his financial strategy in a holistic way. Money, in his philosophy, is not an end in itself, but a vehicle for stability, security, and the capacity to invest in one's own potential. Personal life, family as anchor and inspiration. Throughout the ebbs and flows of his career, marked by health scares, financial recalibrations, and the relentless demands of public life, Dwayne Johnson has consistently cited family as his anchor. His marriage to Lauren Hashian in 2019 marked a period of renewed personal stability, and together they navigate the complexities of parenthood, professional obligations, and public scrutiny. Johnson's devotion to his daughter, Ava Rain, illustrates a profound commitment to cultivating a grounded home life, one in which love, stability, and emotional support form the foundation. Prior to his marriage with Hashian, Johnson was married to Danny Garcia from 1997 to 2008, a partnership that also shaped his approach to personal and professional balance. Garcia, a successful entrepreneur, played a critical role in managing Johnson's early career and business ventures, instilling in him the importance of strategic thinking and calculated risk-taking. These relationships have been instrumental in shaping Johnson's philosophy of balance, the idea that personal well-being and familial bonds are as vital to long-term success as ambition and achievement. Johnson frequently emphasizes the emotional sustenance derived from close relationships, noting that support from loved ones allows him to navigate stress, uncertainty, and high-stakes decision-making without losing perspective. Whether confronting the physical toll of a rigorous training schedule, managing career transitions, or addressing financial fluctuations, the presence of family provides a stabilizing force that encourages resilience and grounded thinking. His personal life underscores a broader lesson that professional ambition, no matter how extraordinary, cannot be fully sustained without a foundation of trust, care, and emotional connectedness. Mentorship and professional legacy. Even as Johnson continues to perform on a part-time basis in WWE and engage in high-profile film projects, he has cultivated a legacy of mentorship that extends far beyond his immediate achievements. He has become a beacon for emerging talent, demonstrating that success is not defined solely by visibility or accolades, but by the capacity to learn, adapt, and maintain integrity. Through interviews, social media engagement, and direct mentorship, Johnson provides insights into the often unseen struggles that accompany professional success. He openly discusses injuries, financial setbacks, and moments of self-doubt, humanizing the journey for those who might perceive his path as effortless. In doing so, he challenges the notion of invincibility that frequently surrounds public figures, emphasizing that true accomplishment involves navigating setbacks with strategic foresight and resilience. Mentorship, for Johnson, extends beyond technical instruction or career advice. He imparts lessons on health vigilance, emphasizing the importance of listening to one's body, seeking proactive medical care, and maintaining consistency in training. He also underscores financial literacy as a critical component of professional longevity, encouraging younger athletes and actors to cultivate awareness and management skills that will protect them from the volatility inherent in high-profile careers. By sharing both triumphs and failures, Johnson fosters an understanding that success is an iterative process of effort, adaptation, and learning. Current health and physical outlook. Maintaining peak physical condition has always been central to Johnson's personal and professional identity, but his approach to health has evolved to reflect greater self-awareness and a holistic understanding of well-being. Past experiences with nutritional deficiencies, particularly stemming from antibiotic use, prompted him to adopt targeted dietary strategies, working closely with medical professionals to address gaps and optimize performance. This meticulous attention to nutrition complements a disciplined training regimen designed not only for strength and appearance, but also for long-term sustainability. Johnson has also confronted moments of health-related uncertainty with a proactive mindset. A false alarm during a heart scan served as a sobering reminder of the unpredictability of medical assessments, reinforcing the importance of routine monitoring and preventative care. Similarly, ongoing management of elbow swelling illustrates his commitment to addressing minor issues before they escalate into career-limiting injuries. These experiences have instilled a philosophy that values patience, strategy, and sustainability over immediate gratification or short-term performance gains. This approach to health mirrors his broader life philosophy. Excellence is achieved not merely through talent or effort, but through intentional, thoughtful stewardship of one's physical, emotional, and financial resources. Johnson's dedication to self-care exemplifies a balanced methodology wherein the pursuit of professional goals coexists with a respect for bodily limits and long-term vitality. Strategic financial planning and stability. Johnson's financial strategies reflect a lifetime of learning from both triumphs and setbacks. Early exposure to the volatility of wrestling income, combined with the complexity of Hollywood contracts, informed a financial approach that blends caution with ambition. He has consistently emphasized disciplined budgeting, diversification of investments, and proactive risk management as essential tools for ensuring stability in an unpredictable environment. This mindset extends beyond simple wealth accumulation. Johnson treats financial planning as a form of empowerment, allowing him to pursue projects aligned with creative ambition without compromising long-term security. By integrating lessons from his wrestling beginnings with insights gained from entrepreneurial endeavors, he has built a framework that prioritizes resilience, adaptability, and foresight. In doing so, he models a philosophy in which prudence and opportunity are not mutually exclusive, but complementary elements of sustainable success. For those navigating industries defined by volatility, Johnson's approach offers practical insights. Deliberate planning, continuous learning, and careful evaluation of risk can transform uncertainty into a manageable, even navigable, component of professional life. His story illustrates that wealth, when approached strategically, is not merely a reflection of achievement, but a safeguard against the unpredictable twists that define high-stakes careers. Reflections on humanity, resilience, and legacy. Ultimately, Johnson's journey exemplifies the intricate balance between ambition, resilience, and human vulnerability. His career is marked by extraordinary achievements, yet it is equally defined by injuries, health challenges, financial recalibrations, and personal doubt. By confronting these realities with transparency, humor, and determination, Johnson offers a nuanced portrait of what it means to pursue excellence without sacrificing well-being or integrity. His narrative underscores that strength is not solely a physical attribute. It encompasses self-awareness, disciplined care, financial literacy, and the cultivation of meaningful relationships. By sharing his experiences openly, Johnson humanizes the path to success, demonstrating that true achievement involves navigating setbacks with strategy, patience, and a commitment to personal growth. In the broader context of professional and personal development, Johnson's journey provides a roadmap for others seeking to balance ambition with sustainability. His life illustrates that resilience is cultivated not through invincibility, but through consistent effort, adaptability, and the support of loved ones. It reflects a philosophy in which personal and professional achievements are interwoven with human vulnerability, producing a legacy that is both inspirational and instructive. Through his experiences, Johnson conveys that success is multifaceted, requiring attention to health, financial security, relationships, and emotional well-being. He embodies the principle that ambition must be tempered with care, and that true legacy arises not merely from accomplishments, but from the ability to navigate uncertainty with integrity, grace, and foresight. In sharing these lessons, Johnson provides an enduring example of how to pursue greatness while remaining rooted in human resilience and grounded in the values that sustain both personal and professional fulfillment.